guys, we got this great clip from one of our long content videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Enjoy. And so Puerto Rico is really special in the way that they invite business to come and grow. And this is just another example of it. And I've been here for 6 years, and I say all the time, we didn't come for any of the acts or any of the special taxes or anything like that. We just came because we saw opportunity. But then as we've been on the island, we learn about all of these ways that the island is really inviting business and trying to grow the economy and how effective it is. I mean, they really do a very good job of being business friendly and inviting people like yourself to come and build these dynamic businesses.
Yeah, and we're not an Act 60, by the way. We will have one when we, as we start to get revenue outside of Puerto Rico, but I think there's an Act 60.
Yeah.
And, actually, if you're under 27 or 28, you don't pay income tax in Puerto Rico. Little known fact. So if you're a college student, you come to Puerto Rico, you don't pay income tax.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's
for everyone.
18 to 28, you come here, you work, you don't pay a tax.
That's for everyone.
Yeah. And then if you are 28 to 35, you could become a young entrepreneur.
Yep.
Is that right?
Is a different deal. Yep.
That's a different thing where you can make a bunch of money without
so you
paying
can kind of
taxes.
keep going. And so even if you are, and if you're a Puerto Rican, your company can still be an Act 60.
Yeah.
Even though if you lived here, I think it's between like 2002, 2012, kind of that range, then you can become a version of 60. But beyond that, it's
It's sort of a desire of our YouTube channel, this small YouTube channel that we have, is to kind of spotlight these businesses and these opportunities that Puerto Rico has. One of the things that the island doesn't do that great of a job of is letting the island or the population know that these things are available, right? So we hear often that Act 60 is not for us, and we talk about it a lot on the YouTube channel, but this is just another one that, again, that I didn't realize that Puerto Rico really is friendly to businesses and business owners, and it's available to the locals, right? Like, so you're from San Francisco, but you could just easily be from Bayamón.
Yep.
And if you'd had the idea, you could come here to Parallel 18. Is there an application process or something? Is there some way that you win the grant?
Yeah, so there's an application twice a year. There's one for Pre-18, one for Parallel 18. Apply to both of them, do it. Reach out to me if you want to talk about it. I'm happy to talk to anyone. I've been a judge on some of those applications and won a couple of them, so happy to help.
Is there an age? This is like for young startups or?
No, the people age range is between like 18 and 50.
So I think last thing, let's talk about, the business and how you're continuing to raise money and what are your goals, what are your needs? And
so fortunately, it's not a very capital intensive business, and a lot of the capital that we have raised has come from Puerto Rico. So in fact, any connections that I had to San Francisco and Sand Hill Road up to this point, you have Sand Hill Road and Condado, there's plenty of money down here. That's not the issue. And so, which I thought would have been an issue. And so that's another thing that I did where when I started the company, I thought I had to go talk to VCs and everything. It's like, no, go talk to people. If you're starting a real estate startup in Puerto Rico, talk to people in real estate in Puerto Rico, for example. And so now we're at the stage where we're starting to expand. And so it's not a very capital intensive business, but we do need to kind of up our data collection in places like Mexico and places like Argentina. We need some go-to-market funding. And then also we're starting this thing called Atlas News, where we're creating a lot of content for real estate, which has been doing really well. We originally tried to do it with just ChatGPT and our data. We got in trouble on some stuff. So we really actually do need a person who understands the market. And
you got a pretty good one.
Like you. Yeah, we did, very fortunately. Yeah, that was an accident too. And so things happen, where you meet people and it works out. And so, especially if you're just go hang out at Parallel 18, go meet people, go to be at events in Puerto Rico. If you live in Dorado, get out of Dorado, go meet people. There's a lot to do.
What you just said, we hit on a lot too, is like, I've never been a part of an environment before coming to Puerto Rico that was so collaborative. Like, you have Parallel 18 where you can meet people and do deals together and partner with people. There's other groups out there on the island. You get the Uncommon Entrepreneur Group, and there's a RIA group, but Puerto Rico kind of represents this collaborative base of kind of group knowledge and stuff. Lots of money on the island too for investments. It's a really great place to be in business. So I just like to sing the praises of the island as often as I can. So is there a way, do you want to give a contact for anybody who's out there that would want more information and possibly investing with you guys? If you give us a way to reach people or have them reach you, we'll make sure that it gets to some people.
Sure. Just Google Red Atlas. We're the first thing that comes up. Red like the color, Atlas like the Greek mythology. And I'm on LinkedIn, mostly Henry Keenan, but also hopefully the first one that comes up. There's an Irish guy named Henry Keenan who looked me up the other day.
So really?
Not that guy.
Okay.
And just ping me either of those places. On our website, we have an email that goes to me, info@atlas.red or investors@atlas.red. Those go to my inbox. So.
All right.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that. Subscribe to our channel, watch this next, and then also check out the pinned content for more great content, guys. God bless.